Sup guys? I know it's been ages. What's that? You missed me? No? Oh, okay. Well, I missed you. I missed you. You know, the truth of why I haven't been YouTubing in a while is long. It's boring. It's certainly not what I'm here to tell you about today. So, I'm going to do a, Huw and A. Huw and A. Sorry, a Q and A. I say Huw and A because I'm extremely clever and proud of myself for that. So, you know what? Let's just jump in because you have loads of questions and I don't want to waste your time that much. I want to waste it a little bit. Daniel Garley asks, actually this isn't a question, it just says Huw Samuel suck an egg. Thanks, Daniel Garley. Ben Charman asks, why do you love that black vest so much? As you can see, Ben, this is a long sleeve grey top. Yes, it's true, I usually do wear a black vest a lot. And you know what? That's none of your goddamn business, Ben! Guy Games asks, what does the auto blow feel like on your balls? I wouldn't know, Guy Games, because I'm capable of getting laid. Joe Charman asks, is it true that you live in a military town and have an upside down door? How has this affected your life on a daily basis? Well, Joe Charman, it's true. Okay, I have a military town, right? I have a military town, I live in a military town, and yes, my door is upside down. The person who fitted it, they fitted it wrong, and I have to live with that the rest of my life, you know? There's no point you making fun of me for having an upside down door when it's not my fault! Gabby asks, your favourite film? Oh, and your best worst film of 2016 so far. My favourite film, I think it's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's a good film, I'm sorry. If I could make, hey, I do make films. Something to think about. Best and worst film of 2016, I don't know. Whatever, every single year. Twilight, worst film ever made. And best film ever made? Don't know. I think Deadpool. Jason Park asks, how are you so fabulously random? Wow, thank you Jason Park for calling me fabulous, because that's very nice of you. Very nice. Femika Wiersma? Help us out there. She asks, if you would have been a girl, what would your name have been? That is an extremely good question. I think my name would have been Huw DeVille. And if I didn't scare you, no evil thing will. Femika Wiersma also asks, Huw Samuel, from 1 to 10, how would you rate my dog? And there's an adorable picture of a dog. Seeing as my female name would be Huw DeVille, I would rate that dog a 10. 10 so much that I would skin it and wear it as a coat. Huw DeVille. This is not real fur, but it sure... Oh my god, it's so hot today. Why am I even doing this to myself? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna wear this as a cape for the rest of the video. I don't care that it's hot. King of the North! The King of the North! Hendrik Molina asks, any tips for someone who wants to start a YouTube channel? My only advice would be don't do what I do and start one and then just stop. That's not the way to do it. And also don't ask people who are clearly terrible at YouTube. Me. Oh, Hi Mark asks, would you rather have T-Rex arms or giant chicken legs? Okay, I think giant chicken legs. I think I'd be able to run fast, right? And also, if I decided to cook my own legs, they would be delicious. Hannah Louise asked, if you had full control of the country, what is the first thing you would do? If I had control of the country, I would build a crown. That is the first thing I would do. I would become king. King of England. King of the North! well, king of all of the world. Where's my cloak? King of the North! King of England! The Dab Tyrant asks, which Viner would you have hold the door? Hold the door? King of the North! King of the North! Hannah Louise asks, would you ever do a video with some fans? Yes! Hannah Louise also asks, if there was ever a tea and toast shortage, how would you cope? I don't even have a toaster. I wouldn't be part of that rampage of toast losingness. I would be here, sitting with my tea, having a great time. That actually tastes really bad. William Ball asks, if you had to date any YouTube girl, who would it be? And you're awesome. Well, firstly, thank you. I feel like I'm awesome as well. YouTubers, females, I barely know YouTube. I really should learn. The only one that can come to my head is Nana Lou. She's kind of hot. You can't tell me she's not, right? Holly H asks, which female Viner and muser from the UK with their name beginning with H and ending in H is your favourite? I would have to say that being a muser doesn't warrant a question from me, because I'm not a muser. I'm a abuser. Made no sense. That's for you, Holly. I know who you are. Why don't you just go? Not really that rude. I'm not really that rude. I know it comes across like I was really rude and sweaty, but I'm not! I'm not! Joshua Hebron asks, any tips on how to take fabulous selfies like you? Well, first, let me take a selfie! Oh my god, that is so sweaty. I'm so high energy that I sweat. Don't cry, forehead! Don't cry! Femika Wiersma asks, have you ever done anything which you immediately regret? Yes. Yes. Just the other day, I made a cup of tea with the last tea bag, and I accidentally didn't boil the kettle. I poured in cold water. Ow. Immediately regretted it. Rest in peace, cup of tea. I'll never forget you. I'm just typing something. I'm not really. You can't even see my laptop, but it's there. Femika Wiersma. Wow, you love your questions. How did you get into Vine? Opened the app, made a video. Just like that. Maximus AH asks, if you had to decide between Leslie and Daz, which one would you burn? You know, it's really impossible for me to pick between Daz and Leslie. You know, you guys should know this by now, so the automatic answer is I would burn them both to the ground. Arthur Pillowcase asks, what goes on toast? Hint, Marmite. If there's Marmite on my toast, then the only other thing that would be on the toast for me is fire. I would burn that toast along with Daz and Leslie in that previous question. I would burn them alive and make them eat the toast because I hate Marmite. Goodbye, toast. I don't even have a toaster. I think I told you earlier, I don't even have a toaster. Wow, what am I doing with my life if I can't even get a toaster? Eva asks, if the zombie apocalypse happened, who would you save? Leslie Way or Daz Black? They would both slow me down. Death to them both. Goodbye, Daz. Goodbye. You know what? I would, before the zombie apocalypse, if I even got a hint of the zombie apocalypse starting, they would both die. Even if I was wrong and the zombie apocalypse didn't happen, they would be dead. They would die. I would kill them. That's why I would be king of the zombie apocalypse. King of the North! King of England! Nancy asks, what acting advice would you give to someone who wants to pursue a career in acting? My best advice I can give you is act like you can act. Pretend that you can act and then work it out later. Patrick Nichols asks, Dear Huw, how did you, Leslie and Daz meet? The truth is, me and Leslie went to university together. So we actually met making videos together before Vine and YouTube and everything like that. And me and Daz met through Vine, which was so nice. And then I introduced Daz to Leslie and the rest is history. We're in love now. Yeah. It's real love. I'm Bringing Sexy Back asks, great name by the way, do you have what it takes to dance? I don't know, I'm Bringing Sexy Back. Do I? Hey Huw, insert dance clip here. Don't forget. You like that? You like my great dancing? I can't hear you with all that music! It's so awkward. I'm dancing with no music. I'm just like, you like this? I can't hear you with all this music.